Hello, welcome to our home at Young's Crossing. Today, I was just going to share with you 5 things to consider before you get a she shed. When I decided to get mine, I just kind of made my mind up as I went along hurriedly, and now I know 5 things I wish I had considered better. And the first thing is be sure of the location that you want to put it. Because first, I always wanted a little house in the woods. I think I've shared that with you before. And my husband didn't know if it was possible or anything. So I put it at the far back corner of our yard, pretty good little distance from here. And it was sunny out there, it was hot. And I kept thinking, I'm going to be miserable out here. And we had to have it built on site because our lane from the highway to our house is quite narrow. It would have torn a building up. So I picked that spot and had them come and build it on site. Well, my son, he is a little like me in the fact that he thinks if you want it, you can get it. And he knew I always wanted it in the woods. So before we did anything to it, he came up with his tractor, and it's on skids, the building is, so he was able to drive it and pull it slowly up across the yard and all the way up in here. But prior to that, he used his tractor to knock down a bunch of trees and briars and things so that I would have a nice little cozy spot. I could have gone further in the woods probably, but this is the perfect spot. And then we got it here and had to re-level it and all those things. And that's where it ended up. I got my little house in the woods. Although it was kind of a roundabout way. Next, you have to decide, do you want lofts in each end if they're building it for you, or when you go to pick one out? Do you want the loft? I thought, oh, that'd be cool, well, I'll put a ladder up there or something. And good lands, I'm about to be 69. I'm not going to be climbing a ladder to get up in a loft. So I got the lofts. Well, naturally, those became a catch-all for storing things. Things like suitcases and dishes I don't use, and just an odd amount of things, different things. So I wish I had not got the lofts. I got one at each end. That would have made my ceiling higher, and I wouldn't have had to start storing things out here. Because once you start, it seems like you just store everything everywhere, and it's not good. So the flooring, when I first did it, the flooring's kind of nice. It's just, it's not a flooring really, it's just what they put in it, but it was a good grade of it. And now I wish I had taken the time to, if nothing else, do the peel and stick tiles, put them down or something. What I did, I pulled a bedroom rug out that I had. It was a big rug, and put it in here. Well, I also did it because it was yellow and white, and it's yellow in here. That's the other thing. Number 3, be sure you're sure before you paint inside. I don't know. At first I chose kind of a soft pink, kind of a peachy tint to it, but it just didn't turn out the way I wanted and on the sample. So I decided to go with yellow. And I like yellow, but I wish I had gone with a more neutral color and then do accent pieces and things with yellow if that's what I wanted. Because right now, I'm a little over the yellow. So I wish I'd have made time to think of a different color. That was number 4. I said it was number 3. Number 5, the doors. You have to decide, do you want a regular house door with the knob and the lock, open and shut, or do you want the more barn looking door that has I can still shut it, I can still lock it, but it doesn't have a doorknob. So I got that kind of door at the front because I thought, oh, that'd be cute. And I got, on the end, I got a large one. So it's like 2 doors, but a big barn door. We thought, oh, that'll be great. We can pull things in and it'll be a lot easier because it's bigger and all that. I wish so bad I had just gotten 2, maybe even just 1 regular house door with a window in it. But it's because of the way the building is, I chose more of a barn type. A regular door won't fit in there, either side. So I'm stuck with that. I'm not complaining because I'm really happy I have my she shed. I call it a bungalow because I didn't want to go with the she shed. I'm really glad I have it and I've enjoyed it and will continue to do so. But because of my poor decisions, I am going to be trying to take everything out I can and do the floor, do the walls, a white or off-white color, more neutral. After I do the floor and the walls, and I'll put everything back in. But on a bright note, I was able to purchase a second one. This one is over closer to our house. It's over by the beehive storage area and by the hydroponic garden. And I got a storage building. It's a little bit bigger than this, but it's for all my decor, each holiday decor, Christmas, Thanksgiving, all that. And I bought shelves, put all around inside. By doing that, I was able to greatly reduce the amount of storage things in here. And I think I'm going to enjoy it so much more. But anyway, I'm so glad I got that. It was such a weight off my mind. And there are a lot of things in the house I was able to take out there. The only thing I left storing out here for now are suitcases, which we never go anywhere. It doesn't look like we're going to ever go anywhere. And that's pretty much it. Some suitcases up in that loft over there. And this one, I got it back to its original decoration. I'll show it to you in just a second. It's the way I had envisioned it when I first got the building. But anyway, I'll show you that. This is the loft, and this is the way I decorated it when I first got the bungalow. And I just have some old school desk up there, and a little table, a little iron board and iron, and a hat box, and another box. There's the old quilt there. But that's the way I'd intended this to be from the beginning. This side now, it's only for suitcases that if we ever go anywhere, that's where they are, out of the way. And then I have a little wagon there that I can unfold and transport things from out here to the house or whatever. And so it looks a lot better. Also, I got to open this area more and have my table over here. And the only thing I have behind the curtains now are craft projects and things. There's the 2 doors I was telling you that I never use them to go in and out of. So I would have been much better off with just a regular house door or no door over there, actually. This is my front door, and see, it will lock, and I got a handle there, but I would much rather have a regular house door. So that's just some tips if you're contemplating getting a she shed. Those are some things you might want to consider. And I just appreciate so much for you stopping by our home at Young's Crossing. And I hope you'll join me again. Thumbs up would be great. And we'll see you next time. Bye.